Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Many amazing things happened in 1979. Housewives both lamented and rejoiced with the launch of ESPN. The United States gave the world a preamble to Chernobyl with the 3 Mile Island incident. Superman the movie was released and you thought a man could fly. Thanks to movie magic. A man was born May 1st, 1979 at 7:21 p.m. that would go on to do a slew of amazing things right from his couch. Then on June 16, 1979, Rich Coase took over the mantle of Svengoolie under the name Son of Svengoolie on WFLD, Channel 32 in Chicago. The rest is history. Now, for obvious reasons, I wasn't an early adapter to Son of Svengoolie. And even when I was old enough to know what was going on, I didn't really care about the movies as much as I did Sven himself and the things that he would do. And at first, I won't lie, I was a little creeped out. He scared the hell out of me. I mean, look at this.
No! No! No!
But once I knew what was going on and I was old enough to comprehend everything, I kind of grew up with Sven because he was on channel 13 and we had the AB switch. I think it was A, 13A. And I remember, if I remember correctly, Batman 66 was on afterwards. And I would long for the days when I saw Yvonne Craig go by in the Batgirl cycle. For obvious reasons. I was young and she was Batgirl. But Sven, very quickly as I got older, became one of those people that really influenced a lot of the stuff that I did. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten turned on to the Marx Brothers. I wouldn't have gotten turned on to the Three Stooges. A lot of that old school comedy I first got exposed to because of Rich Coase as Svengoolie. And even after the show went off the air, he still made appearances as Sven. And I hit that demographic right when it came to the Coase zone. On WFLD after they canceled Svengoolie because it wasn't the direction that they wanted to go. Well, the hell with your direction. What about me? I wanted to watch more Svengoolie. And Svengoolie was just kind of like the precursor to so many people. You know, he was the precursor to my beloved Joe Bob Briggs, to my beloved Mystery Science Theater 3000 to an extent. And he is, to this day, he still remains one of my heroes. I have a book, it's in the other room, and I am not getting up, talking about horror hosts in Chicago, and he's featured prominently in it. And it's a good read, and he's one of the people that I've interviewed a lot of people, and he's the one of the few people who is on my holy grail list of people that I want to interview. So, Rich, if you're seeing this, my people, your people, we can make this happen. It's a phone call away. But I wanted to take this time to wish a very happy birthday to Svengoolie. And anniversary to Rich. I used to love watching the show when Sven and Rich would be on the screen at the same time. And I was enamored by how they could do something like that. It was crazy. But now, as I'm older and I'm a filmmaker and I'm making movies, I learn all this stuff about rear projection and it's you were a forerunner in a lot of that stuff, and I want to thank you so much. And the 30 seconds I met you at Flashback Weekend a couple years ago meant the world, and I just wish it could have been a little bit longer. But so again, I want to say happy birthday to Sven and happy anniversary to Rich. I don't want to say another 40 years because it's a long time, and you've done so much already, and you mean the world to me and to countless people who are probably watching this, and everybody who tweets with the hashtag Svengoolie every Saturday night when you're on. And And I don't know what Saturday nights would look like if you weren't on. And I'll be honest, there are times when I've taken the fact that you're there for granted, and I just like, oh well, Sven's on, but I got other things going on. You know, I fail to look at it as appointment television, which is what it should be, every week, and yeah. So happy anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it. I think you're wonderful, and I hope that you have much continued success. And I'd love to sit down and chat with you one day and just go over everything and do a nice long form interview. But yeah, good times. It's really good times. I do. I love watching you, even though you're on all these markets now. And it used to be you're such a local guy, and now, you know, because I'm in Wisconsin, you're in Chicago. You're the local guy. You know, you were our Zachary or you know, people like that. And now you're all over TV in all these markets from MeTV. I got a buddy in South Carolina who never misses your show. It's like, that's so weird, but I'm so happy. It's almost like my favorite band that nobody had heard of finally made it big, and you're not mine anymore. But that's okay. That's just fine. So again, happy birthday, merry anniversary, whatever. I don't know how this stuff works. These words were created by people to sell greeting cards or something. I don't know, but you're awesome, and I thank you for everything that you've done. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to do all those things that you do. There's links at the end, and follow me on Twitter at RealRonPerty. You're all amazing. I love you all, except for you. You right there. But you know what you did.